Okay. Bitch. I have no. What's up, energy? Baker's Bunch. I have no idea what you're talking about. Guerrero, what up? Country Girl 24, what's up? Hold on. The first time you have to go through the process is to get a job in the field where the company has been. Are you talking about getting work experience? Because if they told you that shit didn't apply to my generation. Because the question is, who trains you? Somebody has to initially let you in. You can get all the education you want to. You can get all the certification you want to. Who the fuck is going to accept you and train you? That's the real reason we have a shortage on truck drivers and mechanics. But y'all try to make millennials go to college to drive the same trucks you let dumbass baby boomers just walk on and drive while they was drunk and beating on their bitches. They did the same thing in the mechanic shop too. Make me go to school to work for a motherfucker ain't even graduate motherfucking middle school. Get the fuck out of here. No, it's gonna change. We promise. It never changed. I promise you. The whole time I've been doing all this other shit and sticking my nose in everybody else's business trying to make me some cash, nigga. This mechanic shit done got motherfucking crazy. It's to the point where most of us done fucking quit. And it's funny how everybody looking at mechanics like, why y'all quitting? Cars is, it takes too long to work on a car, bro. Y'all don't have enough fucking respect for a mechanic. So you can get all the mechanical experience you fucking want. You're only as good as the motherfucking shop that's willing to let you in. In my eyes, because you only good as the fuck you gonna get paid. Did you start to be a mechanic for free? Exactly. Let me tell you a secret. Ain't no union for mechanics, motherfucker. It's over for your ass. You better off being the only white mechanic in a small town than being the best mechanic in a big town. Tell you just like that, cause your ass is you. I know where the work is at nowadays, and I wish I had known different. You know what I mean? But I'm a millennial. I kind of had to figure my motherfucking life out, and then I had to figure it out with shit that other people had that I didn't. I mean, so it's funny how people love to watch me struggle too, and be like, "You strong." Okay, I'm gonna put strong on the application. Everybody be like, man, I promise I'll help you get a job. Nigga, my mom and daddy lied about helping me get a motherfucking job. That's how most people get a job, their first job. Your parents help you. Or somebody you know fucking tell you to apply for the job and they put in the word for you. Very few people get their first job off not knowing nobody. Just walk in. Fuck out of here. And then I do labor. You can't do that shit in the United States. Not unless you Mexican. It might sound racist, but take your ass to the motherfucking temp service in your city and tell me who the fuck is in there. It's the reason why black guys don't go there. It's a waste of our fucking gas money. It's a waste of our fucking time. You got a lot of them motherfuckers like you mixed with some type of Latino to get a job. It's fucking embarrassing. It's really embarrassing when I see a construction site with no black people there. Like, are you serious? Black people are too lazy to be construction workers. They're not smart enough. Are you serious? The same niggas who built the same buildings that y'all can barely maintain. Are you serious? The same niggas who built the streets that support the streets that support this. The same niggas who built the streets that you build streets over those streets that are falling the fuck apart. Are you serious? No black person wants to be a construction worker. They all want to be prisoners. Sure. If you lock people up for what they actually did in this country, then 54% of white people will be in jail. They 50% of every criminal in the fucking country. And no, y'all not 60% of the population. You smoking dope if you think you 60% of the population. God didn't make you that fucking dumb. 60% of the population. You ain't 60% of the population in Europe, motherfucker. Where your people are from? How the fuck are you 60% of the population in a continent fucking 6 times, fucking 20 times that fucking size? Get the fuck out of here. Did this shit freeze? Is anybody still here? He's ranting. He's not reading our comments. You're not making any comments for me to read. Okay, I'll see what y'all want. Y'all want me to smoke a blunt and go to bed. It's cool. Try to smoke a blunt with y'all. But the people who control your paycheck said you shouldn't be here watching. And I collectively agree, because they control your paycheck. If they told you not to do something, maybe you shouldn't do it. Maybe you should work for yourself. Listen, I am nobody to leave you fucking homeless like me. 'Cause I don't think you can survive it like me. Maybe. You might be better at it than me. But is that a chance we want to find out? Got a chance we want to take? No, man, I don't want to take chances on your motherfucking watch. You don't know nobody that could survive like me, but I tell you what. I don't want to be doing this shit no more. I would love for this shit to be over. Here I am preparing for another cold ass fucking winter. And I still can't find a truck. So it looks like I'm gonna be working in the cold, fixing this window. I should be all right. I've been trying to keep my shit together, get my shit together. You ever be competing somewhere and just know you're gonna lose? Imagine feeling that about your life. That's the feeling I've been living with for the last 40 fucking years. It just ain't goddamn fair to me. And I know I'm going to hell because I done been lost faith in God. The fuck, I'm homeless. I live in a fucking car. If you think I believe in God, that motherfucker, they don't. I can almost guarantee they don't pay you to think nowhere on the planet. You're not paid to be a thinker. Even if you're the supervisor at your job, you're not paid to be a thinker. You're paid to make sure the automated system keeps running. That's what you're doing. And just because you can efficiently run the automated systems of humans that pays the big guys does not mean that you're a leader. That's like saying you're a leader because you're a CNC machine operator. That doesn't make you a fucking leader. It makes you a button pusher. Fucker. You know how to push the proper buttons. That's like saying because I'm good at Street Fighter, I'm a leader. No, nigga, I'm just good at pushing buttons on a joystick. I'm also the only guy who wants to admit this shit that most of these guys run off false motherfucking bravado. False motherfucking bravado. Hard to believe he's 19 years old. Don't you ever disrespect me like that. I'm a motherfucking OG. 19-year-olds are babies, bro. I ain't no fucking baby. What's up, Mr. Vader Turbo? Mr. Vader Turbo, I'm smoking my blunt. Well, I'm rolling the blunt. Why you feel like I don't respond? I'm eating something now. I'm eating plywood. Oh, big fucking whoop, big flex. I'm a dumbass from the ghetto. I use calibers. Yep. I used to turn brake rotors also, buddy. And use a caliber to measure the thickness to see if you within spec. Motherfucker, what you doing ain't hard. Any man can do that. You know how to use a ruler. Now, I know you know how to use a ruler, Big Flex, because you named yourself Big Flex after you was done measuring. All 3 inches, motherfucker. Got you, Big Flex. What's up, G? Big Flex gonna use that with that work. He gonna make somebody mad. I'm like, I'm sick of that fucker. Thinks he's a shit because he lifts weights, creatine, eat drinking motherfucker. Tell him, Big Flex, anybody can use a ruler. Including you, after you measured all 3 of your inches, nigga. You know what the fuck it is. Cause any guy ain't got more than 3 inches. You got more than 5 inches, you like, this ruler shit must be broke. I'm not sure how this works. Then you ask girls like, that's, well, I can't measure. It's long enough. I'm like, all right, well. You kind of subliminally didn't had to say so in this since the Garden of Eden. So you say so. I'm doing all right, Big Flex, brother. And I only been homeless for 1 decade so far, brother. Just 1. Technically, now I think about it, I've been homeless hardcore since I was like 24, bro. It's on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. I stay somewhere a couple months and then back to being homeless. I didn't never really think about it. Charlie, aren't you just a ray of sunshine, Charlie? People love to be around you, Charlie. Captain fucking dipshit and a half. Captain dipshit and 6/8. Let's see, I'm about 37 now. Yeah, about 13 years. It's been about 13 motherfucking years, bro. 13 years I've been homeless. On and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. I ain't been in prison in them 13 years, so That's kind of cool. Yeah, well, you know, Big Flex, I'm sorry to say it. It's been a long time coming, man. And every time for the last 13 years, I tried to pull myself up by my bootstraps. I ain't pulled right the fuck back. I cannot afford to not be homeless, no matter how much money I make. Can't afford the initial year of taxes. Houses here, $79,000. I got 79 cents in my bank account. How far is that from $79,000? I'm a nigger. I believe that'd be, I mean, 79 fucking $1,000 away from $79,000. So I know a little bit about math. Then I realized that I was never the teacher's favorite, but that's part of the reason my education looked like it do. I ain't never had a teacher that gave enough of a fuck to not blend in with kids that wanted to tease me or tease me because I just got out of jail. Like, damn, I'm trying to change my life at school and you teasing me for a fuck up that I already served jail time for, by the way. And that ain't good enough in society. I gotta come out of society and listen to y'all talk shit all day. Well, I'm trying to get an education. So now we done interrupted the lessons just so you can just talk shit to me. That's what you pay taxes for. And I'm still a minor. And you telling the whole school my motherfucking business. Now, that's the type of shit I've been through. I mean. But that was, 7,000 years ago because I'm an old man. I still go through that shit now. It's poor people weed. I don't even remember the difference between an indica and sativa. I don't even care anymore. I know I like darker colored weed when I smoke. I know that. So I think I'll smoke sativas. But I don't think it matters. Shit. I'm homeless. I live in a car. This ain't some information that's gonna get me anywhere in life. It ain't gonna even get me high. Cause I don't know weed dealers that are smart enough to be like, you looking for an indica or sativa? And if they are that smart, they can't afford to have two different type of marijuanas to sell. Shit, my neighborhood is poor as shit. Where the fuck are you guys getting funding from? You guys got all these fantasies about rich everybody. Everybody's rich. You even gotta collect cans. Well, if you collect cans, why don't you just store them in a golden spaceship so nobody can steal them? Always got these rich ass solutions. I ain't built for this world. I don't understand how you fix not having money by not having money. It's confusing. Then the same motherfuckers who talk the most shit to me about not having money, when they see me making money, they be the first people to tear me down. These motherfuckers on YouTube, for example, Jack. Everybody be on here like, dude need a job. He look like a crackhead. He look like Krusty the Clown. But y'all forgot I was a nigga with 15,000 views at one point in time. While y'all was reporting me, making sex offender comments, doing all kind of bitch ass shit. All I was trying to do was get the fuck out the ghetto. Which, by the way, it's snowing. I'm the only person on the fucking streets of Milwaukee right now, damn near. Look at this shit. This shit is sad. And if I say anything, I'm just a nigger complaining, right? I'm a nigger making excuses, right? When YouTube is a clear motherfucking indication of how motherfuckers the pool be the fuck down, bro. This shit crazy. Just bomb my Black Wall Street and be like, you niggers aren't making any money. Niggers don't want to have jobs. Like, damn, nigga, I just built the empire. Y'all smashed it. For nothing. No warning, no shit. Everybody just watched it happen. Ain't nobody wrote an angry letter. Ain't nobody doing shit. Ain't nobody made a YouTube video about it. They ain't even made a TikTok about it. I can't even get a YouTube short. The fucked up part is other YouTubers know what's going on with my page because they showed up to crash my page. Mad because they lost a comment. They lost the argument in their comment section. Like, you ban me anyway. That's what they do every time they lose the argument. They just ban the guy. That shit crazy. And I don't have a Patreon out. I don't have none of that shit out. Ain't no such thing as a rich city. And if there is, I ain't never seen it, my nigga. I ain't never seen a rich city. Can you name some rich cities? That's what I thought, Roblox games. Be crazy. New York is not rich. Look at all the fucking people that stay there. You want to count all the money, nigga? It's still more people than money in that motherfucker. That's not rich. I can see if you said the Hamptons in fucking New Jersey or some shit. I don't know, bro. If you think New York is rich, then fine. New York is rich. But I got a question. If New York is rich, how y'all still got a poverty problem? Why y'all still got the mentally ill laying in the streets? Why the fuck are all the black men hyper gay? What the fuck is you gonna talk about New York being rich? It's certain shit I'm seeing it's not making y'all rich. Okay, let's answer my question about the poor people. Oh, let me ask you a question. Do y'all new mayor smoke crack? Because y'all last mayor smoked crack. Yeah, that's a rich city with a crackhead for a mayor. Yeah, y'all was rich. Y'all was rich. New York is rich with a crackhead or a fucking governor or a mayor or governor and mayor. I believe he was both. Probably not at the same time, but. Y'all smoking crack in the Senate. They all say they don't do. Listen, that's how I know he smokes crack. That's a crackhead's favorite line. I don't do no drugs. I think y'all's better with the crackhead. And to his defense, that crackhead was running the shit out of New York. That's why y'all had all that fucking traffic. Everybody was coming there to shop and leave. Ain't nobody coming there to shop no more since y'all fired the crackhead. That crackhead was selling the shit out of y'all city. He was selling motherfucking boat rides and shit. Yeah, Chris Christie was getting money out of that motherfucker. Y'all new mayor is a bum. He might as well smoke crack. And then when you talking about y'all got a new one, when y'all get a new one? When just like 8 years ago, y'all done got a new one? How many years ago did y'all get this new mayor? This motherfucker ain't done shit but give illegal immigrants too much goddamn money. The crackhead would have never did that. He would have never. He would have never. He wouldn't have did that shit if he was high. That nigga would have been like, legal cook me up some more crack. No, bitch. Fuck no. His eyes would have been wide. No, bitch. No. No. 4 days ago. When did Chris... Let me see something. To run for election in 2017. In 2018 was the last time y'all elected him to run shit. Okay, since 2018, what we have, 1920, Corona. After Corona, this motherfucker had 5 years exactly to pull the city together. Like I just said, for the last 8 to 10 years, this non-crackhead been running y'all city worse than a fucking crackhead could run the city. The crackhead was the best motherfucker running the city. Y'all some fucking bums, son. Let me say it in the way y'all could say it. Y'all sucking dick, son, and swallowing cum all day. Big cum. Cum all in your face, son. I know you gotta say some gay shit for New York niggas to get it. Let me say it so the New York white boys can get it. Well, all the white boys will get it. They're getting shafted right up the ass, man. Every 8 years of it, just and at the end of the year, he just takes their taxes and just ejaculates on their fucking face while they fucking beg for shit back. Motherfucker, motherfucker. I was explaining to the white boys what's going on in New York. And why do you keep saying mate? You definitely not from New York saying mate. And you don't know that Governor Chris Christie ain't running shit. Other than you'd have been real humble about the shit New York has done. Didn't y'all just give a bunch of money to illegal immigrants who then use that money to fund gangs? Now y'all try to deport them and can't figure out where all this money is hiding at. Didn't y'all secretly just give the cartel a couple fucking $1 million to start here? Ain't that what happened? Okay. Listen here. You UK tea drinking motherfucker. Let me tell you something. You're claiming the wrong city. Everybody's pissed at them. Claiming that shit would be like claiming Broham. I'm sorry, Birmingham. Got no idea what you're claiming here. You're claiming the number one fuck ups on the island. Listen, you from the UK. You just lost a political argument to an American. Not any American, an American Negro. Not any American Negro, an American Negro from the ghetto. Not any American Negro from the ghetto. One that hasn't even been to prison since 2008. That's where most black people get their political ups from, the prison. And I'm not an African American, so, you know what I mean? Other than that, I would agree that New York is on its way up. You know, African Americans, they got a hard time disagreeing with white folks or agreeing with white folks. But I clearly gave you facts other than the fact that white folks run New York, why it's fucked up. I gave you a perfect example of white folks who was running New York and doing a damn good job of it. While smoking crack. That's what I don't understand. If this crackhead can have a job, why the fuck can't I? Hire me, shit. Is that what it is? Because, you know, I see crackheads getting further than me in life. I'm watching these bitches be senators, lawyers, congressmen, actors, singers, motherfucking race car drivers. If I smoke crack, will God love me more? I'm starting to feel like he will. Because look at future crackhead ass and look at my life. I live in a car. Folks are crackhead that get paid to repeat himself into a microphone. He ain't got not one song with 3 unique verses. It's just him repeating himself over and over again. The nigga can't even sing. Holy shit, he got a good ass life. The nigga don't even know how to respond to motherfuckers in an interview in a regular way. The nigga's most famous quote is sensational. You should see what he said it to. And they asked him how he feel about new rappers. He said sensational. Sensational is a feeling that you already get. It's not a way to describe anything. Sensational is a list of your things that made it a sensation. For example, the way you seen it, the way you smelled it, the way you touched it. How the fuck is sensational even an answer? You definitely smoking crack because you giving crackhead ass answers. I remember when Bobby Brown was smoking crack, right? This is about year 2000, right? And they asked him, what's his plans for the new year? This crackhead ass nigga. No, they asked him, they asked him how is he gonna respond to his recent drug use charges. And why isn't he working on a new edition? Why is he just using drugs and not trying to bring the new edition group back together? This motherfucker said, Bobby can't be Bobby without being Bobby. Bobby gotta be Bobby. How Bobby gonna be Bobby without being Bobby? Bobby can't be Bobby without Bobby. It's just Bobby can't be Bobby. How you gonna want Bobby to be Bobby without Bobby being Bobby? Bobby need to be Bobby. I said, yeah, this nigga smoking crack. I never forget that response. Because he was just like, Bobby can't be Bobby, Bobby. He. And then went off into the wind and spent like damn near $1 billion. Excuse me? Okay, surely that's gotta be unique. And now look at all these other motherfuckers, and they all crackheads. I don't even know what Hulk Hogan died from. Probably crack overdose. Charlie might have been shot in the neck, but he was probably having a crack overdose before he caught that shell. I'm just saying, everybody smoking crack. Everybody that's successful. So I don't even be saying shit about crackheads now. I just shut the fuck up. That's all I do. When crackheads get the busted moves, I shut the fuck up. Let the crackheads do it. Shit. My country is ran by crackheads. Who am I to say some shit? Who the fuck you talking about can't say the N-word? You damn sure ain't talking about me, motherfucker. I say the N-word all the fuck I want to. Do I not sound black to you, motherfucker? You ain't been in New York long. You think black people sound like slaves. I'm supposed to be like, oh, we's ain't supposed to talk bad about master. Nigga, I don't talk with all them extra S's. I ain't no fucking slave. Nigga, I ain't off no motherfucking plantation, bitch. Fuck he gonna mean I shouldn't. I ain't got no N-word pass. I don't need no N-word pass, nigga. I am the N-word pass. Bitch ass nigga, I'll slap the shit out of you. Say nigga all the fuck I want to. Fuck you gonna do about it, Peckerwood? No, I don't sound like white, motherfucker. Ain't a white dude on this motherfucking planet sound like me. You out your motherfucking mind, nigga. White dudes either sound like the fucking Marlboro man or they got high-pitched voice. A white boy can't, he ain't got the mid I got. The mid, the mid bass that you hear coming from the drum, nigga, white boy ain't got. Fuck out of here. Ain't a white boy on the planet with this shit, nigga. And you know it. The only black guy voice you white boys imitate is that motherfucking voice of Cyborg from motherfucking Teen Titans. Shut your ass up. And let me tell you something. Man. All black guys don't talk like that. You think all black guys talk like motherfucking Cyborg? Man, me, all black guys don't talk like Cyborg. I know you wish we all talk like that. We don't talk like that. We not all excited. Some of us don't get no fuck. Oh, man, I'm glad we got that out the way. That's what he was expecting. Instead, I talk like motherfucking, like he was told Ice Cube talk to people. But he don't, nigga, because he's a fucking puppet. Ice Cube ain't had so much as a motherfucking ticket. Fuck out of here, nigga. I was in prison by the time I was 11, nigga. Ain't no way he went around and didn't even get a ticket. Fuck out of here. I've been caught on it. A lot of these motherfuckers is paid to do what they do. And for all you motherfuckers in the UK paying attention to black guys in Hollywood, they do not affect the views and opinions of the Negroes from the hood. Make no mistake about it. Nor the Afro-Americans. I can speak for both of those people because they're my people. Also, the black people. They speak for African Americans, and all African Americans, some of them fucked up. And you might think we all the same by looking at us. But let me ask you the question, right? You said you from the fucking UK. Is the white people from France the same white people from England? If not, you need to shut the fuck up. Because I don't understand why you can divide Africans up into 48 motherfucking different people and Asians up into 90 different people and motherfucking white people up into 90 different people. Then when it comes to black people, it's just one type of black people. Fuck out of here, nigga. It's more than one type of black people. And don't nothing separate white people but they motherfucking thinking. Y'all all from motherfucking Mount Caucasoid. So don't run that shit on me. You all from the Caucasus Mountains or Mount Sinai. Where the fuck you want to call it. Y'all all from the top of the beanstalk, bitch. Don't talk that shit to me. I'm just smart enough to know what the fuck is going on. And this shit I'm talking right here, I've been talking. I swear to God, I was talking this shit before motherfucking goddamn Rashard Jamal. Motherfucking talk that shit if they want to. But I'll politically rip your ass apart, mate. It's offensive to black people when you use the word. It's not offensive to black people when I use the word. I can say nigga all the fuck I want to black people. We come from the same struggle, nigga. So we know the motherfucking difference. You don't know the difference because you wasn't down here with the gunshots going off and police attacking you and motherfucking all that other shit. Your grandparents weren't bombed, nigga. You haven't had wealth systematically snatched from you, motherfucker. So don't run that shit on me, bitch. Say the N-word all the fuck I want to. But you need to shit right now. What would you do? Come on, man. You can pay me for the shit, Valentine. 5 G's a bag. You went to prison for theft, I assume. No. That's why you don't need to assume shit. You'll make an ass out of me and you. Technically, we're related. No, we're not. No, we're not. Not even by genetics or species, we not related. The only thing that makes us related is the fact that you 10% black from me breeding with your women over the motherfucking years. And that's the only thing that's made you human, Peckerwood. We are not the same on no motherfucking level. And you are less human than the white woman. Who the fuck are you talking to, nigga? She 10% black. Your ass is like 8. Or she 12% black and you like 10 or some shit like that. I don't know, man. So it sounds offensive whenever you use the N-word. I don't give no fuck. Nigga, I can fight. Nobody gonna do shit to me. No, I meant when you said English and French. English and French niggas? Niggas in England? Niggas in France? If we're of the same race. No. A lot of them niggas in Europe ain't of the same race. A lot of them niggas in Europe is fucking Nigerians, nigga. Nigerians the same motherfuckers as Jews, nigga. Don't run that shit on me, motherfucker. Fuck this motherfucker talking to like that, stupid motherfucker. You don't know how genetics work? I'm telling you just how genetics work, nigga. I ain't no fucking Nigerian, nigga. And they know it too, nigga. Nigerians know they not black. That's why they feuding right now in Britain, nigga. The Afro-Britain is feuding right now with the Afro-Britain, nigga. It's a fucking difference, nigga. The Afro-Britain claim he's always been here. But nigga, the truth about it is, nigga, the monarchy was handed to them niggas from the Moors, nigga. The Moors were there first, nigga. And that's real shit. So no, all black people ain't the motherfucking same. And Jews ain't they're closer to being African than black people are. I'm gonna tell you just like that, nigga. The Nigerians and Jews share the exact same genetic code, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Both of them evolved from motherfucking puppies. Nigga, I ain't black, nigga. I evolved from motherfucking the rapper genoid. Get it right, nigga. And I know it's embarrassing that you white people evolved from dogs, nigga. So y'all try to say y'all evolved from monkeys. Then y'all try to say everybody evolved from monkeys. No, nigga, Asians evolved from monkeys, nigga. It's a fucking difference. Now let's admit it so we can move on to the next step in evolution. How you doing, Miss Hash Brown? I kind of owe you an explanation. Everyone originated from Africa. Wrong. Everyone did not originate from Africa. They used to say all humans came from Africa. Don't you remember a point in time, Roblox, where they were saying that my people weren't human? None of the Afro, anybody around the world, Afro-Britain, Afro-American, Afro-goddamn Asian, Afro-African, none of them motherfuckers was considered human. They were all considered less than 5/8 of a fucking human, or 3/8 of a human, or some shit like that, nigga. So humans do come from Africa. All of you motherfucking goddamn puppy hybrids. Nigga, fuck you talking about? And what you get when you mix a puppy with a dog, because white people have 2 genetics in them, most definitely. That's black people genetics and Asian people genetics, nigga. But everybody got black people genetics in them. But white people have Asian genetics in them, nigga. Proving it, white people came from Asians, Asians didn't come from white people. So with that being said, motherfucker, Why don't you answer my question? You want me to ask it again? Fuck you think we all the same for? We ain't all the same, motherfucker. We can't even all sit in the room the same fucking temperature, nigga. We not all the same. Y'all genetics is inferior to mine. We not all the same. I just don't brag about it, nigga. Everybody else bragging about their genetics. We not all the same. I'm gonna tell you what it means. If black people weren't considered all black, if black people weren't considered human at one point in time, and they say humans came from Africa, that means that Africans came from Africa, nigga, and the Jews came from Nigerians who came from Africa. Hold on, let me say it in a way you can understand. Um, um, somebody begat Africans. And then niggas bred with Africans first. And then that African genetics went on to breed with Asians. And then, well, first it was black people, then it was Asians, then it was Africans, then it was white people. But how white people came about is first, they were Nigerians. In order to get the Nigerians, they were mixed with black. It's dogs first. Okay? Now that these motherfucking puppy hybrids got to be Nigerian, then they mixed themselves in with monkeys who was in Asia, making them the werewolves that ran around fucking Europe, that ran on all fours. That's why they backs and shit is hairy. We ain't the same, motherfucker. You got a hairy ass back. I don't. We are not the same, motherfucker. My bones are denser than yours. I have more carbon in my bones for carbon dating. We are not the same, motherfucker. It's proven that I come from an older genetic species than you, motherfucker, because of the carbon in my bones, nigga. Fuck you. It's proved that I walked the earth the same time as the dinosaurs, nigga. You didn't. Shut your ass up. You allergic to the sun, not me. We're not all the same, bro. It's funny how you say my source is meth, and the same white boy who blew the lid off of all of this bullshit was feeding his soldiers meth. He invented it. His name was Adolf Hitler, nigga. That's funny you would say that. So you assume that any smart person you meet is smoking Zeta, as y'all used to call it, even though it's crystal meth. Oh, okay, no comment on that, huh? Okay. Listen here, you motherfucking puppy. Or you werewolf. Quit growling. Fuck is you talking about? And it's a known fact. The Spaniards and white people ran around on all fours in Europe before Negroes and Asians came there. That's the reason that the Asians left. They couldn't live amongst you motherfuckers. Hairy back motherfuckers couldn't speak. Always walking on all fours, refused to be human all day. Y'all still do it now. Y'all do it now. Y'all put on the police forces and y'all just be packs of dogs just chasing people. Just uncontrolled. Fucking gotta blow the dog whistle to even get a motherfucker to stop talking shit. Roll down the window. Don't disrespect me. Soon as they see you, they start barking out the car. Rude ass peck of woods. Anyway. Okay, now, I just said only people that walked on all fours was you. The Asians started off as a monkey. It was only you and the African. Y'all always trying to call somebody a motherfucking dog. It's y'all who's the dog. Y'all even in love with dogs, Peckerwood. Y'all love dogs. Name one race of white people that don't fuck with dogs. White people won't even admit that people are allergic to dogs. Y'all hide that shit the best y'all can. Y'all spend millions of dollars hiding this shit that people are allergic to dogs. Nobody's allergic to dogs. Can't be allergic to dogs. They're hyperallergenic. Bullshit. White people evolved from dogs, so they are still sexually attracted to dogs, and 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 they have no choice but to be. They have a sympathy toward dogs also because they evolved from them, and they are closer to their genetics. And monkeys. That's why you see Asians talking to monkeys and fighting with monkeys, nigga, instead of shooting all them motherfuckers. Ain't no even reason for a monkey to be here. The Asian ain't finna kill off all the monkeys, though. You got him fucked up. He can't. Just like you the smart motherfucker. You get up out the neighborhood, you gonna throw a grenade at the dumb motherfuckers? No, man, let them be dumb, bro. You go somewhere else and be smart. And that's why white people keep saying Rise of the Planet of the Apes and King Kong versus Godzilla, because Godzilla represents Negroes with they raptor DNA, and the only motherfuckers gonna stop them is motherfucking goddamn, you said it, Goku, the Japanese, the Chinese, the people who evolved from monkeys, people who evolved from the great Sung Sung. That shit crazy. And then white people even try to steal their story. Y'all funny. Y'all funny as a bitch. Anyway. Those movies were directed by black people. You telling me black people wrote Godzilla? You sure black people wrote Godzilla? Because I'm pretty sure that's an Asian thing. I'm almost 100% sure Godzilla was written by Asians. And so the fuck, and King Kong was written by white people. And is racist as a bitch. And white people would rather be cool with Asians than black people, but Asians hate they motherfucking ass. And that's why King Kong really grabbed a white bitch. He not gonna breed with her. That's the white man scared that the Asian man is gonna figure out how to systematically eliminate his pussy, leaving him pussyless. He's not gonna be able to breed and carry on his genetics. Everything white women own is made in Japan. Oh, they are terrified. Them motherfuckers hitting the button at any given time. There's no more women, no more you. And this is why I talk as much shit as I do about black women. Because I know, no more of them bitches, no more me. That's why I hate the fact that them bitches submit to white men like that. I hate the fact that them bitches wear everybody motherfucking hair but they motherfucking own. I hate the fact that them bitches is focused on building weaker black men instead of stronger black men. I hate the fact that them bitches love fucking faggots. I don't give a fuck about you other bitches. Fuck you bitches. It's a race to the top. Black women, can you stop holding us up? Come on now. Let's keep going. Focus. I don't get how bro think I'm white. It's crazy because I ain't one of these white boys just sitting here like, I'm not white. I'm not white. I'm Italian, Irish, German, and Polish. I'm not white. No, nigga, I'm actually not fucking white. Not a piece of me is white. Ain't no dog in my DNA, buddy. How you doing, Miss Hash Brown? I was trying to text somebody last night. I was trying to text her back, and I ended up, sending the wrong shit to the wrong person. So my bad. But it's not like I don't want you to be offended. Like I wouldn't be in your DM if you was in Milwaukee. I mean, I'll probably be. But you not here. You made a fucking Minnesota. So you're not the person I was looking for last night. Shit. And I should have been fucking with her. Yeah, I gotta better protect my energy, man. Bitch ain't shit but an energy vampire, man. It's hard though, cause I get lonely. So think you're lonely now. Wait until tonight. They don't even just apply to girls, Bobby Womack. I'd have been lonely some nights. Like, damn. Give myself a hug. Like, I love me. That's all that matters. Well, thank you for letting me know I'm all good. Yeah. I'm just grilling myself out in my head because I shouldn't have fucked with her last night. Should have left that bitch where she was. My goal is all new pussy. Pussy I ain't hit yet. Different bitches. All these old bitches, they wasn't doing me no good. So I just gotta like wipe the board with these bitches. Wow, bitch, get off the board. I need some new pieces. But these old pieces, I'm trying to wipe these motherfuckers and they won't move. I wiped the board. This bitch, she wanted pieces. When I wiped the board, Miss Hash Brown, this bitch jumped like, you. Now she just wiped up under her and shit. Like, bitch, get off the board. And then she was still in the same spot. So I went back to set the pieces. I noticed she was still in the same spot. I'm gonna wipe this bitch off the board, bitch. And that bitch fucked up my celibacy, bitch. No, that shit was weak. So disappointed in myself for thinking with my dick. But even my dick need a vacation. You know, I feel like I only fuck with her because I realized when I was done fucking with her, I said, damn, OG, you just tired of the hunt, bro. You cannot be that tired of the hunt. But I've been tired of the hunt. Shit. I'm a Leo. I didn't like the hunt from the fucking beginning. I hated cold talking to bitches back in the day, bro. They just be talking so much shit all the time. It took me so long to realize I shouldn't even just be fucking with women my age like that and shit. I was fucking with the older ones. Women my age think that they're in competition with me. And I just want to let any bitch know out there, bitch, you cannot compete with me. Not one fucking bit. Sit your ass in this car and do it how I did it without some titties and ass. Do it how I did it. I work hard. Okay, bitch. Let me see you do it how I did it. The average man can't do it how I did it. The average man would have either had a heart attack or be stressed out, been and killed himself, and motherfucker. On all type of medication. Bitch, I'm 2 pills away from a straight jacket. You think you can do this shit better than me? Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Cause I can almost guarantee, bitch, I can live your cushy ass life. You ain't did nothing in your life but fucking listen. And when you fucked up in your life, it's cause you didn't listen. I listened and still got the consequence, bitch, cause I'm a man. Shit crazy. And then when you a man that the world refused to take care of, and you look at the men that the world take care of, you like, come on, man. Y'all cannot possibly want this motherfucker to pass on his genetics over me. He dumber than me. He's dumber than me. He's dumber than me. The fuck else do you need to pass on fucking good DNA? He's dumber than me. His body's weaker than mine. This shit crazy. So I realize that millennials, we look younger than we supposed to, but ain't no reason why these niggas in their 20s and late teens and they got just as much body movement as me. I'm 40, nigga. I'm 40. Y'all can still wheelie bicycles and ride them 50 miles. What the fuck is you niggas doing with y'all life? And I ain't doing shit to work out but sex and physical labor. But then talking to the doctors growing up, because I grew up in a prison, a juvenile prison. You talk to the physicians there, and the physicians let you know your body type. My body type, right, kept changing, and they couldn't figure it the fuck out. And then a new word came out around 2001 that everybody coined and started using for surprisingly medical and cars started using this shit at once. It was called hybrid. So I'm a hybrid body style. I find it hard to pack on muscle or fat, but when I do it, that shit is gonna be there. You know, I'm 40, nigga. I'm 175, 5'10". I'm still the size of a motherfucking boxer at 40. This shit crazy. And I ain't got no gray hair. I barely got hair, but I don't have no gray hair. At 40, nigga shit's supposed to be gray, Jack. I don't know. My daddy was 40 without, I don't know. I can't count his genetics because he never lost his hair. I lost mine. I don't know, man. I got friends that was in their 20s, bro, with gray hair. 28, 29 it started. And I just seen this little nigga who watched this bitch. He was like 50. I'm 17. I said, damn, this nigga look old. Or he was like, I'm 14 or some shit. He had the face of an old man. I said, damn, your mama shouldn't have been turning these tricks, man. It's true. You gonna fuck an old man, you gotta fuck an old man and look young. Then you mesomorphing for it, cause you got that, you gonna have fabby ass, flat ass, fabby ass body and shit, flabby ass, you know what I mean? From the muscles when they shrink up. Me, I'm a hybrid. My skin shrinks with my muscles. All you gotta do is keep the stretch marks off you as a hybrid. You're right, Miss Hash Brown. I gotta take some responsibility for it. I kind of messed, but she was texting me first. I know I sound like Adam snitching on Eve, but she texted me first. So don't be typing in the comments like she fucking innocent. She texted me first. Then what type of shit is that to text some grown ass man? You want some head? Yes, bitch. Yes, I want some head. Fuck. I know we not talking, seeing. We don't need to talk for you to give me some head. Seeing. But if I give you some head, I got something to tell you. Bitch, I know, bitch, what? So I gotta listen to your message if I get some head. Basically, I gotta sit in church for the head and hear the message. This a bitch. This some good head. So how long is it? How long is the reception? We talking about like black people reception, or we talking like white people reception? Because you know white people be in and out in an hour. They gone. They gone. White people ain't got time for this shit. We're going on to watch the game. Pass around the charcuterie board, the motherfucking little bitty thin ass crackers. They out of that motherfucker. White people lazy too. Now they pass your ass a cracker, it be in a wrapper. Don't drop the wrapper on the floor, please take it with you when you exit. Don't drop the wrapper on the floor, please take it with you when you exit. Don't drop the wrapper on the floor, please take it with you when you exit. My first time going to white people church, I was like, yeah, y'all church ain't shit. I was there. Dog said some shit about the motherfucking Bible and Brett Favre. Then the white choir came out. They passed around a collection plate. He said some more shit about Brett Favre. We said a prayer. We was gone. That was it. Nothing to white church. I was like, this white people church? Damn, I gotta show this to black people. I was nervous about going to church with white people. Like, I'm gonna be in church with white people all day. I know they gonna bring their dog to church. It was a dog in the church. We was gone so fast, shit. Me and Muttley was like, amen. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Me and Scooby was in that motherfucker ready to go. Yeah, I did have a moment of weakness. Only cause you get lonely sometimes. That's all I gotta say. And then if Mary J, if Mary J been getting beat up, okay, since 92. Before 92, it was 11 years before that. Remember her song? 11 years. Okay? Since 82, this bitch been taking the ass whooping. Because she got weak. I mean, I can get weak and get me some pussy. I didn't get no pussy. I got some head. I got weak and took some head. So, I accepted some head that was offered to me. It was offered to me. I didn't go pick that fruit. It was given to me. She brought the fruit. I didn't even know what type of fruit it was. I just wanted to try it. I knew what flavor it was because she had gave me some of that fruit before, but I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to be eating off the fruit if I was hungry. And I didn't see where the fruit came from, so I guess. I'm not making excuses. I'm stating facts. It's a fact. I got weak. I gave up. That motherfucker in her mouth like a bag of M&Ms. Melt your mouth, not your hand, bitch. But she know why I stopped fucking with her. Cause I'm not just the nigga that's on the earth waiting for you to finish up doing what you doing in life. For me to, you know what I mean? I'm gonna run off with another bitch while you playing, bitch. So you can suck my dick and try to get me to reconsider, bitch, but I'm not gonna reconsider. I done already made up my fucking mind. So it is what it is. I told her, when my next bitch come along, we might be together for 35 years and not get married. We might both be scarred by old marriage shit. You know what I mean? We just might be like, yeah, marriage is somewhere neither one of us want to go. What happens if the other one dies? Motherfucker, I take my ass back to work in the morning. Shit. Well, I ain't go exactly in the morning, but I'm saying that's how I'm gonna take care of myself. Plus, I'm gonna have some money from life insurance. Assuming I don't fall off a motorcycle and die first. Hey, Miss Hashbrown, you know what that bitch told me? She said, I had a dream you had moved to Minnesota and you had a business in Montana because you was running some scam corporation, but you wouldn't tell me what it was in the dream. I said, because I wasn't fucking with you. I'm fucking with you because you had your motherfucking shot and you motherfucking blew it. Bitch, that's why I was in your dream looking good, bitch. I showed a purpose. Bitch, I was showered before I showered in my dream just to pop up in your dream looking good like that. Balling. I was like, I'm gonna fuck this bitch dream up. Right your shit balling, bitch. She was like, let me find out. I was like, I bet. I said, that's how life gonna go. Whether I get famous or not, I'm gonna die. And whether I'm famous or not, ain't nobody gonna get no fuck. Cause don't nobody give a fuck now. And I really don't care. Cause the Quran says people shouldn't remember your bad deeds because Allah will punish you for that. So I don't give a fuck what people remember. And all people ever remember about me is the fucked up shit I ever done. They don't never remember none of the good shit I done. They'll tell you how many motherfuckers I'm putting in a fucking wheelchair. They ain't gonna tell you how many motherfuckers that I actually got wheelchairs for. They'll tell you about all the bikes I stole when I was a kid. They ain't gonna tell you about all the bikes I gave away as a kid and all the bikes I fucking gave away as an adult. They ain't talking about that. Love to talk about, oh man, you think buying cars is gonna be your legacy. Ain't talking about how many families I done helped out with these motherfucking cars. How many single moms I done got to work with these motherfucking cars. How many motherfucking single dads I done got to work with these motherfucking cars. How many people I done fuck single moms and just single dads. How many teenagers I done helped get to go to their first motherfucking job at McDonald's or fucking Burger King. How many bitches got in my car just for a ride and then found out that when I give them this dick, they found out they ain't had no real dick in their life. I've changed a lot of people's lives in different ways, just owning vehicles. And that's why God keep giving me vehicles to own, to continue to change people's lives with them. Y'all said, I know you lying. How I'm lying? I'm telling the truth. I said, nigga, I got weak. Shit. Bitch offered the head and I took it. And I shouldn't have took it. I shouldn't be fucking with that bitch. Shouldn't be fucking with none of these bitches. Absolute sobriety. Gotta sweep these bitches off the motherfucking table. You wasn't listening, was you? This shit. This shit is chess, not checkers. I want some new pieces, okay? Sweeping all them old ones off the board. Just swoosh. If these the old pieces right here, bada bing, bada boom, old pieces gone. Lift. See, no more old pieces. That shit gotta go. I want some new pieces. I want some new pieces. These bad luck, folks. I'm losing. These bad luck. They bad luck. So get all this shit off. For to sweep the motorcycles with them bitches. I'm ready to move on with my life. Get ready to sweep the whole Wisconsin. Like, ooh, get up out of here, bitch. They finna be down there with Florida and fucking Illinois on places I ain't going back to because that shit a thing of the past. I ain't looking back. What the fuck? I'm gonna look back at the trap. I'm not gonna look back at the trap, Jack. Have you seen Indiana Jones? Have you seen Tomb Raider? I'm trying to get the fuck out this bitch. Fuck you talking about, nigga? I ain't looking back. Fuck what's back there. Cause I'm running at full speed. I'm moving as hard as the fuck I can. So if something tackle me and get me, guess what? I put up forth my motherfucking effort. And if I hear some shit, I'm gonna break left on their ass. Cause I'm a hybrid. He gonna have to do something with me. You gonna need more than just straight line speed, buddy. You gonna need some straight line speed. You gonna need some jumping speed. You need some leaping speed. You gonna need some direction. I mean, I'm on ass. I'm out of here. I'm not bullshitting. Damn right, CJ. I want a clean slate. Yeah. Nigga like me need a clean slate. A bitch from another state so we can both leave and go by state. While the people that we used to know sit back and hate. Follow us on Instadate. Also Instagram. I'm telling you, I'm gonna run off with a crazy bitch. I'm gonna fuck around and be like, you know what, that bitch too crazy. I'm gonna fuck around and be solo on my journey in a second. But I'm getting ready to just start traveling. This avalanche ain't what I want to travel in. You know what I mean? I don't like the frames crack. That Crown Vic, on the other hand, is too fucking small. And so is that red truck. So that's why I said I'm gonna sweep this shit up out of here. And motorcycles, that shit just extra weight. Fuck that shit. I don't need that shit. That shit gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go right now. Gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go right now. Gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go right now. Gotta go. I'm offering everybody. I'm trying to sell them. And everybody like, oh, I don't want to buy it. I want you to give it to me for free. All right. They're gonna be even more shocked when I just leave that shit exactly where it's at. And I'll just let niggas loot and steal and take it. You ain't coming back. You'll see me on YouTube on my new motorcycle. When did you get that one? Niggas already can't get credit where credit is due, so I won't get credit for none of this shit I ever done in Milwaukee. I won't be nominated to Truck King, even though I owned every single body shop. I've owned 2 doors. I've owned 4 doors. You know what I mean? I've had pickups. I've had SUVs. I've had vans. I had unibody pickup trucks. This is my second one. Shit crazy. I done had a lot of coupes too. I done had coupes that make niggas want to cry. I done had a whole lot of coupes, Jack. Cadillacs also. There used to be a Cadillac buying motherfucker. I don't want no more damn Cadillac, man. I almost bought one, but the nigga who selling it, he just seen me around the city. He don't want to. I mean, I ain't selling a nigga my Cadillac. Nigga, I don't want to buy your Cadillac, nigga. It was just extremely fucking cheap what you was selling it for. I used to be the mechanic for it, so. A hybrid. Church preach. Tyrannical. Free. 2-door single cab. 2-door single cab. That's a regular cab. Where it's just 2. I've had plenty of regular cabs. Which ones are you asking about? The bitch ass Ford Ranger? The bitch ass Chevy S10? The bitch ass Dodge Dakota? The bitch ass Chevy Silverado? Bitch ass Sierra? The Ford F-150? F-250? F-350? Which one you talking about, buddy? I'm from up north. I've owned them with single cab, I've owned them extended cab, and I've owned them with crew cab. This is a crew cab. I've cabbed it. I like a pickup truck. Bitches be like, you got a pickup truck? Yep. I got a pickup truck. I didn't even have white bitches be like, that's some white boy shit. Uh-huh. You wanna walk, bitch? Shut the fuck up. White boy shit. Who calling you now? My old boyfriend. Hey, Amanda, can you call your cousin with his tow truck to come tow me out? You know I got these rims on my cousins. Who's that? A nigger calling ya? Silly bitch. And you know she be calling you. My car is stuck. Why don't you call the tow truck? Me and that guy don't talk anymore. Oh. Probably because niggas call your phone when you out with them. I'm not coming to get you in the white boy truck because, you know, I'm not a white boy. So when they see me towing you, that's going to make them want to tow me just to fuck with you. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for that shit. If you wasn't such a shit talking ass white bitch, you would have had some white guys there helping you. So, yeah. It's kind of why I dropped you back off by white people. I was like, let me take her where she's safe at. You know what I mean? You want to call me when you get unstuck or you get off the phone so you call somebody else or some shit? I don't know what you. I'm no help to you. I can tell you that right now. And I don't have AAA. I don't. I got multiple vehicles. I just go pull my own shit out the ditch if it's in the ditch. You know. Oh, the Chevys. Yeah, I've owned them in everybody's style also. And these Ford, Chevy, and Dodges I'm talking about, I've owned at least the 90s body style on up. Maybe around the 2000 era for all my single cabs. But all my extended and crew cabs, they go back to the fucking 90s, buddy. I can assure you that. Matter of fact, I had an 89 Ford F350 with a crew cab. And I had an 89 Silverado 3500 with a crew cab. And I had a motherfucking Dodge truck with a crew cab. I bought the motherfucker, it's supposed to have a Cummins. But I bought it off of eBay like a dumbass. And paid him the money already. And went to pick it up from Chicago. I start this motherfucker up, it is not a diesel. Nice ass 5.9 in there though. Wasn't no diesel. And that truck looked good, but it was rusty as fuck. Rusty ass truck. I was mad as shit. The one thing I'll tell you about old Dodges is they drive like Fred Flintstone's car. Yeah, you be in that motherfucker like. Steering was really loose on that thing. So. I've even owned some diesels. I caught a Duramax for $3,000. I traded my Duramax for a Power Stroke. Traded the Power Stroke for a Cummins, some cash, and another truck. So my time owning diesels was pretty fucking sweet. But what's fucked up about diesel is bitches complain how much they stank, but then beg to use your truck. Bitch, I'm not letting you out of my motherfucking sight with my diesel truck. So your stupid ass can put regular gas in it? No, bitch. I told you I had a diesel truck. You said, what's that? Uh-huh. You won't be getting the keys to this motherfucker. You should have known what a diesel truck was for the fuck you met me. You won't learn in this motherfucker what a diesel truck is. I can tell you that. What if she buys a diesel? Well, let her. I'm not gonna babysit her with that diesel. She put gas in that motherfucker and fuck it up. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Shit. But yeah, I ain't wanna give up my motherfucking Cummins. Nigga got a Banks motherfucking turbo elbow on that bitch. That motherfucker used to be breathing on shit. That motherfucker used to sound like a motherfucking. That motherfucker used to sound like a motherfucking dump truck. You hear that big ass truck just sucking air up to. Yeah, that Cummins was nice. I can put a semi-truck blow-off valve on it. So my blow-off valve just didn't. After a while, it was like, hop! What? Yeah, I like it, that motherfucker. Put that bitch was like, choo, choo, choo. Yeah, that Cummins was fun. And the sound kind of reminded me of my Mark 7 with the supercharger. I thought I got the supercharger rebuilt. That motherfucker used to be like, skoo, skoo, skoo. And my Riviera. Skoo, woo, woo. I don't need to be nowhere near a supercharged motor. No for me, my friend. I have all the police here looking for me. No for me, my friend. No. I don't have no money. Not for the ticket, they're not cashing my shit. I don't have no money because I'm not playing no place to put it in a garage somewhere. I don't have no money to go beside in the fucking car because it's supercharging. I have no money for that shit. It should be costing me the money. Then I know driving everywhere. I have to drive somewhere. Somebody have the same car, so they not thinking nothing. And then after a while, wherever they see it, this thing, you know, like whoop, 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 whoop. Wife over there, she like, I don't know what she wanted me to do. I'm not pulling over, so they're taking my car. I'm not taking this. They can go take a dick up the ass from the captain. They can go take the huevos from the captain. They're not taking this. They're not taking this. Yeah, my Riviera was fast as shit, though. It wasn't like fast as a bullet, like through the wind. It was like fast because it get up to speed fast than a motherfucker. You do not want to do freeway pulls with this motherfucker. I am the king all the way to 130, Jack. I just seen a Riviera too, and the supercharged dude said the back brakes lot. I am so So fucking tempted just to just call him up like, you want this Crown Vic? So tempted. But I know that frame rusted. But I'm so tempted to go get that motherfucking Riviera. We out here like zoo, zoo, zoo. One more time for the good old days. Leaving everything to touch the side of me. That motherfucker used to peel so much rubber. Now I know evil fiance is to sell it. I don't go to jail anyway. Hey. Okay. I was saying hi back. Okay. Take it easy, Tanya. She cool. Where she wanna be. I don't know why. What my reaction be? To just like immediately piss women off. I don't know. Y'all still here? Y'all still here? Okay. I don't know what I be doing to women to like make their immediate response be like, yeah. Like, damn, what the fuck I do? I be polite and everything to my energy. But she a Virgo. That's why she perceptive like that. That's how she picked up that people been bothering me. But I'm a Leo. People are always bothering me. People bother me so much, it always make my girlfriends mad. Like, what the fuck they want now? Like, damn, what you damn, calm down. Your famous ass. They always want something. Man, I ain't fixing no cars on Friday. Let me walk around like I'm fixing my car on Friday. I thought she's gonna work on cars on Friday. All he do is work. All I'm gonna do is YouTube in a second. It's only a couple Chevy pickup trucks I have not owned, to re-elaborate on that. I have not owned an Avalanche with the 8.1 liter. Haven't owned any of those HD trucks. I don't think I'm going to. I would love to. But a Chevy 2500 HD ain't the same thing as the Chevy 2500. So just remember that. I don't remember 1500 HDs. I remember 2500 and 3500 HDs. Now, what's the difference between a 2500 HD and a 2500? Let's take the Silverado, for example, right? They're going to have all the same features except the transmission. I'm going to start there. One of them's a 4L60, the other one's a 4L80. Then the transfer case get different. The transfer cases are automatic in the Silverado. In the HD, it's a manual. Another thing is different. The rear gears are different. And some of the HDs came with rear steer, the top of the line ones. And I'm not sure that the Silverado came with that, but I'm 100% sure the Sierra came with it. Rear steer is just what it sounds like. Them rear wheels steer. You push a button and then them motherfuckers turn, Jack. Give you a nice ass turn radius. On top of having a big ass rear end gear, a manual transfer case, and an in block cam. You can't go wrong with an HD. That's why you don't see many of them for sale. And they got an Avalanche HD. Well, it's not called the Avalanche HD. It's actually called the Chevy Avalanche 2500. And those are pretty hard to find, but they come with an 8.1 liter big block. Now, let's go to the 3500s, right? 3500s. Same thing, except you don't find no 3500s with an 8.1 liter HD, as far as I know. Can you find some 2500 with 8.1 liters? Yeah, that was the point. It was only offered in. I mean, they offered them in 5.3, but it was mainly like 6.0 and like you got a 5.3 HD. That was a 2500. So some of the 2500s came with 5.3, some of them came with 6.0s. And I believe some of them came with 8.1 liters. Now, the 3500, I don't think those came with 5.3s. Those automatically came with 6.0s or better. They were motherfucking 6.0s and 8.1 liters. They made an HD Yukon and a Tahoe. They got them bitches with 8.1 liters. I bullshit you not. I know, because my guy was finna buy a short booty Tahoe with an 8.1 liter. Same time I bought this truck, and I was supposed to buy the Avalanche with an 8.1 liter. It was just one guy we knew that was selling them, and he was hoeing up and then going through all kind of shit. Motherfucker canceled on me in the middle of my goddamn trip. I was on my way to his motherfucking house. I was already in negotiation for buying this one because I always got a backup plan. I'm glad I didn't text him and tell him never mind. So I went with this plan, and it was the best plan because I still got it. That was motherfucking 4 years ago. 4 motherfucking years ago. Hey, you ride a bike 50 miles and tell me how you feel. I had to ride a bike 50 miles to get this truck. And it was winter time. And I left with my body cold. Yeah, I remember that shit. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. I done had this truck for 2 weeks and it started snowing. I promise you. It already snowed. Now I think about it. It already snowed once. Maybe even twice. When I went and got this motherfucking truck. But yep, all the snow was melted. By the time I got it back, I got the truck. Everybody been acting salty. I missed it. What you say no thanks to? I don't remember what I said. Oh, what I'm on. Ride a bike for 50 miles. First of all, it wasn't in the snow. I just told you the snow was melted. It was just cold. And me, I do what the fuck I gotta do. I'm not finna beg nobody for shit. And before I rode the bike 50 miles, right? I always forget to tell this part of the story. I rode a bike a good 15, 20 miles. Because I had to ride all the way to the south side. I ain't gonna say 15, 20 miles. We'll say 10 for the sake of the argument. So I rode a bike 60 miles. I was riding that motherfucker for more than 12 hours. Yeah. Then when I got back, people were still asking me for shit. I was like, nigga, I can barely walk. I'm sleeping in my truck. Leave me alone. You got weed? No, nigga, leave me the fuck alone. Oh, fuck, you waking me up. My grind muscles was in knots, nigga. Yeah. But, man, it must. And I left. It took me. I was gone for like 48 hours. Longer than that. The whole hood was like, this nigga left on a bike 2 days ago and came back with a truck. How the fuck he do that? Bro, a hustler. I seen him leave with that. I seen him with the book bag. I knew he was on some shit. Bro asked me for a ride. I was busy. Lying ass niggas. I'd have gave you a ride. It's just I was busy. Man, your bitch ass just still wanna ask me for shit and you not dependable, nigga. That's the truth about it. And that's when I really start standing on my prices. Niggas really mad about that. I don't get no fuck, nigga. And I remind him every time, nigga, I had to ride a bike 50 miles, nigga. And that's starting outside of Milwaukee. Don't forget I had to ride to the edge of Milwaukee, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? I had to stop on the south side to grab the fuel pump. I had to stop in West Milwaukee to grab the fuel pump for this truck. I couldn't even get a ride to the fucking field pump. You niggas too busy hugged up with bitches that don't fuck with y'all. Left you niggas in the middle of winter for some other nigga. Joe suck ass up out of here, nigga. That's part of the reason I want to leave Wisconsin. It's a bunch of niggas here need to be red pilled, and I just, man, I can't take these motherfuckers. Or they already been red pilled, and they just, and most red pill niggas talk that shit about bitches, but they the same sucker that these bitches are. They flake on their motherfucking closest friends and family and the people that take care of them all the fucking time, pretend like they made it without them. I guess that's what make everybody mad about me, is the fact that I'm who they pretend to be. It's the fact they flaked on me and I still made it. And I ain't made it nowhere, but they can still see me. We still neighbors. That's what's really pissing them off. The fact that I'm still here. I don't love it here. Miss Hash Brown, I stayed in 5 different states, 10 different cities. You think I wasn't trying to get the fuck away from Wisconsin? This was the last place somewhere motherfucking, man. My sisters dropped me off here hating because I was making it in Florida. Dawg said that joint usually catch on flat. I used to do that going to work. Yeah, you right. But my shit didn't. Yeah, niggas from a bigger city. It's like niggas from the East Coast, niggas from Chicago, niggas from Texas, and niggas from California. We got a different fucking drive from these other motherfuckers. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers. We got a different fucking driver. These niggas be playing crazy. We really are crazy compared to them niggas. I know because they always calling the police on us. Square ass nigga. Yeah, but you gotta have some drive to ride a bike 50 fucking miles. You know what I mean? But it's only a couple groups of niggas I see doing that in the United States. My nigga, the rest of these niggas sit back and watch. You need a ride 50 miles? Oh my God, that's so far. Oh my God, where I have time to drive 50 miles to? Wonder why I'm fucking so many bitches around this motherfucker. I'll grab a bitch and take her little bum ass right to Gurney Mills. You ever been here before? Nah, bitch, you weird. I'm from Illinois. We wake up every day and be like, we going here. Y'all don't do that here? You don't just wake up and be like, I'm going there. You don't know nobody there. I don't need nobody there. It's a restaurant or some shit I want to go try. So I go there. You never drove across state lines just to see what the fuck is there? Hey, you motherfuckers tripping. Y'all like them hoe ass niggas in Chicago who don't have a car. The college niggas. You need a car, Joe. Get your car, Joe. You ain't got no car, you can't do shit, Joe. But sit on the block and beg for squares, Joe. You can't even catch it. You can't even catch action like that, Joe. You can't bust no move, Joe. What you gonna do? Steal something? They gonna catch you standing on the block, Joe. They know where you be at. You gonna steal some shit? You go definitely need a car. You need a car for anything you wanna do in Chicago, Joe. You can't even be homeless without a car, Joe. You need your car. If you're gonna fuck on bitches, you gotta park your car a couple blocks away. So when that bitch puts you out, you gonna sleep in your car. You need a car. How the fuck you got a car and you ain't finna drive that motherfucking number 20-mile radius? How ass nigga, you ain't on shit. Fuck wrong with this bum? Goofy ass nigga. This nigga's goofy. What you got a car for if you not gonna drive it out a 20-mile radius? You catch the bus at a 20-mile radius, goofy motherfucker. Fuck y'all stupid. Ain't no way, man. If you ain't got no cars because you don't go nowhere, you don't travel, you don't know nobody, you don't network, fine, be that way. I'm different. My mama had a job. Hate to break it to you niggas. While most of you niggas who don't have a car don't have no car. Because your mama ain't had no car. Fuck your daddy, did your mama have a car? And your mama ain't had no car, most likely you ain't gonna have no car. Don't lie to yourself. Your mama walk, most likely you walk. And if you don't walk, you a grown man that buy girl cars. It's crazy how intelligence evolves. I would probably buy girl cars. My mama used to buy trucks, though. That's why I know what good trucks to buy. See? Or she bought a truck. I'll say that. She bought a truck. But it taught me something, nigga. I still buy the same type of vehicles that my mama bought. Trucks and big bodies, nigga. Only thing I'm buying different is pickup trucks because I'm a man. Shit. I need a pickup truck because you bum ass niggas ain't got no car. Who else gonna move your bitch refrigerator? Me. If she could pay me, cook for me, and give me some coochie. You can't get her on. Yes, I can. Your bitch broke. She ain't pay me shit to move that refrigerator, nigga. Which you couldn't lift. You know why you couldn't lift that refrigerator? Because you never had the motivation to lift weights. You know why you never had the motivation to lift weights? Because you was always safe in your little 20-mile radius. Yeah. See that? Nigga, you need a car. Shut your bum ass up out my face. No car having ass nigga, man. I'm glad we had a discussion tonight. For you niggas ain't got no car. Go get you a motherfucking car. Now I cut off the Chicago accent, goddammit. Go get you a car. Stupid. You need a car. And don't buy no girl car. Tired of you bitch ass niggas doing that. Take your weak ass out and going to go buy motherfucking goddamn Nissan Altima. Stop buying Nissan Altimas, bitch ass nigga. Damn. Go buy you a car that a man needs. What do I recommend for a man's first car? You gonna hate to hear this. A truck. I don't want no truck. Shut your bitch ass up and man the fuck up. See, a truck is already teaching you something. Man the fuck up, nigga. Quit crying like a bitch. Everything can't be cute. Unless you're a Leo and everything you got just look good, like me. I got a pickup truck, but it's an Avalanche. What's the trade-off? Because this trade-off's everything. Your bed's small. I don't use the bed. I'm not using this truck to pick up a bunch of fucking junk on the side of the road. Who the fuck I look like? Yo bum ass? That's not what I'm doing with my shit. That shit be making me mad when people like, here's some junk down. I don't want that shit, nigga. Fuck, I look like going down the street to get some junk in my truck. Hell no, nigga. Is it beneath me? Not really. I collected a lot of scrap in this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. Is it beneath me to do it every day, every second? And be scrap, who the scrap? Yeah, that shit's beneath me, nigga. I ain't no dope fiend or no baby boomer, nigga. That shit's beneath me, nigga. What I look like walking through every construction site in the city looking for rebar. I'm not gonna do that bitch ass shit. Them niggas spend every waking moment looking for scrap. Dope fiend ass niggas, get the fuck up out of here. And yeah, you don't make shit off scrap. Scrap like $200 for a ton. Right now in Wisconsin, it ain't even 200 a ton. It's like 180 a ton. I said 200 a ton for the sake of the argument. But nigga, you need 2,000 pounds to get $200. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. How long you think it's gonna take you to load your truck with 2,000 pounds? But this Avalanche here hold about 500-600. We'll say 500 for the sake of the argument. That's 4 trips to the junkyard. For me, even if I took 4 hours to do it, right, and I only made $200, that's $50 an hour. Yeah, good money until I break a shock. Fuck up the transmission, always putting shit in the back of it. But what the fuck do I know? Because I know if you're gonna go scrapping and you actually gonna keep your scrap truck for a while, when you that cheap, stop being cheap and just spend the money on a 2500, a 3500, a F250, a F350. Skip the 150, skip the 1500, skip the Dakota, skip the S10, because you're gonna tear that shit up inside of motherfucking 8 months, nigga. That shit ain't made for that shit. And just because you don't understand it, that doesn't mean keep going. And then you got bitches out here who still fuck with these niggas. Like, leave his bum ass for a drug dealer. Shit, you might as well. That nigga gonna give you Lyme disease with all the scrap he picking up in that motherfucker. Nigga ain't picking up scrap, they stealing. He gonna get your ass shot, bitch. You might as well get a drug dealer. He gonna fuck around and get you shot over scrap. Bitch, you gonna get popped by Oscar the Grouch fucking with this nigga. He gonna jump out the garbage one day like, where's my money? You like, I ain't got that, wait. Bow! When you hit the ground, you gonna look up and dog gonna be in the gangway like. They got you shot over scrap. Leo's got a natural aura. We draw everyone to us. I guess so. But you draw everybody to you in a combative way and shit as a Leo. And as a Leo, you don't even be attracting motherfuckers that want to fuck with you because they like you. You be attracting motherfuckers that want to fuck with you just to drag you down. Or because they try to steal a piece of your personality. Like, nigga, you can't just steal a piece of somebody's personality. Got you around so they can emulate you and shit. And when you a Leo, you the first person they start competing with. Talking about Leos in competition. We not in competition. We ain't gonna let you just compete with us just to tear us the fuck down either, motherfucker. We gonna shut that shit right the fuck down. Nobody gotta kiss your motherfucking ass. Who the fuck is you? Bitch, this is Earth. And if it ain't enough room for both of us, I'm a Leo. I ain't got no problem killing you. I think you need to rethink your motherfucking thinking. Because if you ain't willing to kill to get rid of me, you need to get the fuck away from me, nigga. Because I'm a Leo. I'm willing to kill your ass to keep my motherfucking peace. Nigga, I will murder you and wipe the blood off of my motherfucking face. From shooting you in the face with a pistol, I'll wipe the blood off of my motherfucking face with the reflection in your eyes, pussy. I will look right in my motherfucking rear view and be like, oh ass nigga. And I get mad when the police ask why I wiped it off, nigga. It's his blood, nigga. The fuck, that shit give me AIDS or some shit, nigga. I ain't gonna play with you, Jack. I'm a Leo and motherfucker need to just pipe down. You think I gave an example just about shooting somebody as a Leo, that Leo's scared to fight with you? No, the fuck we not. Leos like to fight. What we don't like is the backlash we get, because everybody else can have a fight and leave it alone. But you a Leo and you beat somebody up, you a bad person for the next 28 years and shit. Like, man, leave it alone. Shit, you fucking with me. That because as a Leo, everybody done sized you up and they betting on you to lose. And you go back there and you whoop that motherfucker ass. They be like, holy shit, this motherfucking fight. And most Leos, we strong and agile. We both of those things. But one of those things is going to stand out in the fight. So either you fighting with a strong Leo or you just fighting with a Leo you can't fucking touch. That motherfucker's just like, boom. And the Leos that don't fight, they got people in every zodiac that don't fight. So that's all I got to say about that. But the Leos that do fight, oh yeah, we whoop ass, buddy. You don't know no Leo just taking L's. Y'all agreeing that the Leo took the L's. A lot of people love saying that the Leo lost the fight when it ain't no camera proof. But when that camera be around, motherfuckers be quiet for years about it. Because y'all know who really whooping ass in this motherfucker. And the Leo playing games with you bitches. That's why we was crowning the kings and queens of the Zodiacs. We'll put you in your motherfucking place. Talk that loud shit if you want to. You can't just walk in there with no Leos in the room. Like, I'll whoop anybody ass in the room. Leo's like, who the fuck dude talking to? He must be talking to you. No, he talking to you. No, he talking to you. No, I'm talking to all y'all. You talking to me? No, he was talking to me. No, he talking to me. I guess you got to fight us all at once. We about to whoop your ass, buddy. We waiting on this. Ooh, I hope you got some money in your pocket. Hope you can buy us all a beer after we done whooping your ass. So we going to continue to stomp you. Tonight is not your night. Oh, you reaching for that door? Don't worry about the bartender or Leo. He locked the door because we about to do this shit. Yeah, we about the credit card. We about the credit card. That's what you do. My nigga. Can we get some pizza too on you, my guy? Kind of got my adrenaline pumping. Pizza might calm it down some. Be nice. I would like some pizza. No, I'm a non-drinker. I just got up just to whoop your motherfucking ass. I can't even smoke my blunt in the bar. You know what I mean? That's why I said just give me some pizza. Yeah, I mean, give me pizza. Oh, do I want a drink? Why not? The wild cherry Pepsi? And then Taurus is always talking like they're going to do something with a Leo. Ain't y'all scared of Aries? You know what a Leo will do to an Aries? We make Aries tremble and shake every category. They can't argue with us for long. They can't be the bigger person than us over us. They can't play the isolation game longer than us. They just can't do it. They just can't do it. They need to save that shit for Sagittarius, who gonna crack jokes with their ass. Leos, we ain't cracking. When we through cracking jokes, we through cracking jokes, bitch. It take for one time the Aries be like, man, you know what I said. Man, who the fuck you talking to like that, bro? I'm sick of this shit. For the last 8 weeks you've been doing this shit. What you want to do, nigga? You always talk. What the fuck you want to do, nigga? Let me look out the door, make sure ain't no guards coming. What you want to do, nigga? No, nigga, I'm tired of this shit, nigga. What you want to do, bro? Ever since you wanted to get bunked with your boy, you been talking crazy. What you want to do, nigga? Cause you gonna get bunked with your boy. Then we talk crazy as motherfucker. I hit you in your shit, nigga. You know how I get down, nigga. What you want to do, nigga? That's what I thought. Leos, we don't play that shit. We'll check your bitch ass. Listen, the only woman to stand up to P. Diddy was a Leo. That's J-Lo. She the only bitch to be like, man, I'm out of here. Square ass, gay ass nigga. I don't want to hear this shit. I can go play with niggas' booties. What the fuck I need you in the room for? Yeah, Leos we ain't nobody to play with, bro. Say whatever the fuck you want to say. Holly Berry is a Leo. Did y'all know that? Yeah. You ever see Holly Berry in a relationship getting beat up like Mary J. Blige? Leos don't play that shit. They gonna find out that bitch is Catwoman. First motherfucker swing on that bitch. She gonna fuck somebody up. Watch. That's why ain't no Prince of Saudi Arabia proposed to no motherfucking Holly Berry. He'll pull that shit on Janet. He ain't pulling that shit on. Yeah, right. You see, ain't no Prince of Africa proposed to no Holly Berry. They'll pull that shit on Lisa Ray. They ain't gonna pull that shit on Holly Berry. They know not to fuck with no Leo. Nigga, I don't think Haley Bailey is her real name. I think she just named herself after Halle Berry. You got no idea how much power Halle Berry held in the fucking 90s. She was known as the most flawless woman in the world, a Leo. Shit crazy. Know who else is a Leo? The woman who was voted prettiest before her, Angela Bassett. But you know what I mean? It's just that Leo swag. We're just on top of the game every time. We'll be trying not to brag outside of Leo season. You know what I mean? But y'all be thinking y'all got stats that y'all don't and shit. See, when y'all count stats in the world, y'all be like, okay, we gonna erase the Leos. This the best person at it. It's cool. It's cool to motherfucker. You know it's rumored that Jesus was a Leo, right? Said he was born in August. That would make him what? I know. I know. The first nigga to say fucking prostitutes in the church is wrong. The first nigga to say the church can't rifle through the donations before they pass them out. Just shit like that. Don't fuck kids. Shit like that, you know what I mean? And that's why he's so scared of the prophets coming back. Because if one of them is a Leo, he gonna have a big ass mouth. And if the prophets say don't do this, you can't do it no more, or God will punish you for it. He's leaving humans to judge humans. And karma is set by the prophets that come, and that's why they come and give you warning before you step into the new era, and this is what the fuck is gonna go down. And we out of the Jesus era, so you can't even molest kids that belong to you in private or your slaves. Huh. And guess what? They killed off all the other prophets, so we don't know what the next set of rules are. We just know that all the last set of rules still apply, but it's some new ones. We about to find out what they is. And you know what's crazy? Prophet Muhammad wasn't a prophet till he was 40. Same with Moses. Or Ibrahim. Yeah, Ibrahim. Or Abraham. And I believe Musa, aka Moses. I believe it. That they weren't prophets till they was 40. These niggas didn't know shit about the Quran. It downloaded into their mind. And all of these men I aforementioned had a fucked up past. They all did something. And what if me meant something else? What if me means collective? What if me is the link between you and the connection of everybody else? I don't know. I don't know. This shit's crazy. But yeah, another thing, as a Leo, you don't know who like you and who hate you. And you don't know when they gonna like you or when they gonna hate you. Even motherfuckers that you in a relationship with. You just make up a relationship with a motherfucker, they just hate you out of nowhere. Like, damn, I ain't did shit to you. But I promise you, as a Leo, you will hate their ass back. And you can feel it. And that's the other thing about being a Leo. You can feel the emotions of people. Like, you ain't even got to look at them. You just know they got an attitude. It ain't even by the tone of voice they use. It's by the way the wind moves around them and shit. You can just feel it. It's something off about their energy. And as a Leo, you can feel the person in the room that don't like you. They think Leos be playing. We be like, man, motherfucker hating on me. What are they hating on you? I don't know, motherfucker. That's because I'm pretty. We be joking saying that. But y'all be like, oh, they're with them arrogant ass Leos. And then we gotta whoop this motherfucker ass. Y'all be like, you said that though. You said that though. Then as a Leo, people always want to take you somewhere you don't want to be. So you don't like being in groups because the group always vote against you because you a Leo. Like me. I don't like McDonald's. So if you niggas vote to go to McDonald's, I'm not passing no money up, bitch ass nigga. Give a fuck about being outvoted, bitch. I'm from the republic of which it stands. I don't fuck this democracy shit. Give a fuck is a Democrat in office, nigga. And them Republicans don't represent me. They have committed high treason. Them bitches' only job is to monitor the Bill of Rights. Democrats are trying to push a democracy in this country. They're basically trying to overthrow the government like they should have been shot. But anyway, But this country does have a point of opinion, of difference of opinion. But I tell you what, it shouldn't be no Democratic Party here. It should be no Socialist Party here. But they free to operate and do so. But people don't know why they Democrat and why they Republican. You pushing a form of government of control. You saying that I don't want to give up control, but if I give up control, who am I giving it to? I'm damn sure not giving it to the Democrats. I'll never give it to the dummy cats. You got me fucked up. The dummy cats got me fucked up. They plan is for me to work hard and I still got to share my money with you who didn't work hard. Fuck that. That's stupid. What do we do? Let them die? Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what we do. We let natural selection take place. If that motherfucker don't work and they not mentally disabled, let them die. Why don't we just let the mentally disabled die and let the lazy get the mentally disabled check? Because we'll have more mentally disabled in this country because being lazy is a mental illness.
You know, I fucked myself up. I done read too much. I've read too much. I've seen too much. Now I'm ready to hit the reset button.
Cause I can't do nothing about it and shit. And I was gonna go to sleep, man, but I don't never wake up in fucking time to make it to breakfast at the fucking church, man. No motherfucking 7 o'clock in the fucking morning. Fuck them. Only crackheads wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning in this neighborhood on Sunday and don't have a job. Like they was psychologically conditioned to go to church and hear how they the devil. Now hand over your money, fucking devil.
Oh, I hate this fucking neighborhood. It's a church on every fucking corner, giving out free shit to crackheads. I was taught don't be a crackhead because you won't have shit. You'll live on the street. I live like that now. The crackheads are the ones living in these nice ass new Section 8 houses. They smoking crack, living in a new house. They getting free clothes, free food. Plus, government send them money to go buy as much free food as they want to from the store. So they ain't even gotta come to the motherfucking church to get nothing but some fucking clothes, but they still come there and eat. Stretching my neck. Yeah. Yeah, I know I won't get up in time. It's cool. So yep. You know, it's getting old. But hey, I don't think that I'm gonna ever find like my significant other. I don't think like I'm find my twin flame or none of that shit. It's just not gonna happen for me. And I ain't salty about it. Like I don't think I'm gonna ever get rich. Like that ain't gonna happen for me. Yeah, right. Time to get rich has passed. It's only one way to get rich. You gotta get people on your side. And people don't like me. So I'll never get rich. You know what else? Name a rich guy don't nobody like. Name one rich guy they just naturally fucking hate.
So yeah. Yep. I got used to being miserable. You know, it's crazy to hear a guy talk like that. Most women take it as like, oh, he's insecure. Like, nah, bitch, I ain't insecure. That's the truth. I'm a realist. For a woman, you might be able to get rich at the fucking 35. After a guy, the chances are slim to none. Shit crazy. All right. Y'all still here? All right. I think it's about that time, only because I got to get up for fucking meal at church tomorrow. If I make it, which you already know, I'm finna pass the fuck out. When I wake up, it's gonna be about 10, 11 o'clock. I know it ain't freeze. I know it ain't freeze. That's why I'm finna go to sleep on y'all.
Yep, hitting the last of my blunt. I'm out of here. Good night, mother suckers. I'll be seeing y'all later. Take my ass to sleep. Excuse me. Good night. Love y'all.